Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Even if you're not new and you have been watching, please subscribe because it really helps out my channel. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up because it really helps me as well. And I thank you in advance and I appreciate it very much. All right, today is treat day and we are making a chocolate bar treat holder, and I actually turned this one into also a gift card holder. I did 3 versions. I'm going to show you this version today, but if you want to see how any of them are done, I mean, they're all done in the same way. I just decorated them differently. I couldn't stop making them actually. I was really wanting to use these, so I started making them for different people that I'm planning on giving gift cards to. So this is the one that I'm sharing right here. I love it. It's so cute. I'm using different designer series paper this time. This one is for someone younger, so I use the little penguins on here. I love these, and I use the whole bundle on this one. I cut out the little hats. I actually fussy cut the hats and the scarves and the little boxes, presents that they have there, but I stamped the back and I inked up the bottom. This one's so cute. I really love this one. It's a little bit more involved in this one because this one has dies, and this has just a punch to punch the penguin. And I'll list all of the, in my inspiration sheet that I put on my blog, I'll list all the supplies that I used for every one of these. This one I used Tidings of Christmas designer series paper on that one, and the bundle is the Tidings and Trimmings. I love this one too, so that's this one. And then this one I'm using the Christmas Stockings bundle, Sweet Little Stockings bundle. I always call it Christmas Stockings, but it's a Sweet Little Stockings bundle. And this is the one that has the little kitty, the hamster, and the dog. But I love filling the stockings with like the candy cane and the greenery because I thought it was so cute. This one I put a bow on. This one is just shut. You don't have to put anything on it. And this one I put on a Velcro dot right here. I just wanted to show you some different ways to do it. But it fits a Hershey's. This is where the gift card goes. And you can see the Hershey's because I put a little window in there. You can do it without the window as well, whatever way you want to do it, and you can just decorate the inside. And then this one, I put Ghirardelli. So if you turn the Ghirardelli sideways, you can fit 3 in there. If you turn them the other way, you can only fit 2. So I turned them sideways in here, but you can fit 3 in there. So you have an option of what you want to do. There's so many options with this that you can change it. You can not put a window. You can not put a gift card holder right here. You can just leave it plain and decorate it how you want. But I just absolutely love this bundle, the Sweet Little Stockings. It's so cute. So we are going to do some blending, and I am going to go ahead and I'll fast forward through that. If you want to see it, I have other videos that I do it at regular speed, but there's quite a bit to color in here. So I'm going to just speed it up so that you don't have to sit through it all. All right, so if you want, leave in the comments if you want to see any of the other boxes. I'd be happy to do a video for you. All right, so we're going to set these aside. This time I am going to use Pear Pizzazz. This piece is 6 1/4 by 8 1/4. And I did cut 3 different designer series paper, but we are going to, and this is the Heartwarming Hugs. You know, I love this one. We're going to decide which patterns we want to use. Definitely think I'm going to use the gingham, but we'll turn and figure out which ones we want to use on the inside. Then you need another piece that's 6 1/2 by 3, and then another piece that is 1 by 6 1/2. I think that's everything. So I'm using the stitched rectangles. I am using this rectangle right here for the window. It is 1 7/8 by 3 3/4, just about. Let me see what the window is though. The window area is about 1 5/8 by 3 1/2, just about. Maybe a little bit bigger than 3 1/2. So that's the size of the window in case you want to hand cut it. You can hand cut it if you got an X-Acto knife. You can do that too if you don't have these dies. I love the stitching though. And then you need window sheet as well. And the window sheet is 5 by 2 1/4. I just like making it a little extra big because I like the stability that it creates. I already cut out for the sentiment my little rectangle, but we're going to use it again for the box. All right, I hope I made that all clear. So this is the Sweet Little Stockings bundle. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. I love all the little pieces in here, the little greenery and the candy cane that you can put in the stocking. I love all of that, and I like doing that. You can put the little animals in if you like. And then these are the stockings dies. And I made a gingerbread house with this one. I might link that in here for you, but it's really cute. And then these are all the dies that I'm using for this. All right, that is everything. We are going to stamp first. I am going to use my Stamparatus. This is how I like doing this. I like to do and stamp everything at the same time. I already have, oh, I already got my piece up there. I already put these all on here, and I lined them up on here so that they'll all stamp at the same time. And this one I'm going to do in Garden Green. This time I think I did it in Soft Succulent or Evening Evergreen on the last one, but we are going to ink this up, and I like to put, this is a good tip, to put one of your cases behind it, and it gives you that stability to stamp on it. I love this Stamparatus. Oops. And I already messed up by doing my little green one. And I want that in Memento Black. We're going to do that one in Garden Green. Let me grab it real quick. I should have a little stamping spot. I think I do that I could have done this with, so I don't make a big mess. And then we're going to go ahead and do these. And then if I need to stamp again, which I really like it darker, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave the green one. I don't need to do that again. But I'm going to re-ink this because I like it really dark. Alright, so I'm going to close up my Garden Green and my Memento here so we don't get... Uh-oh, I missed a spot. See if I can get that. Didn't press it down far enough. There we go. We are going to close this. I love, if you don't have a Stamparatus, you definitely need to get one because this is the best tool, especially if you're a new stamper. This helps you to line everything up. If you're not good at lining up or anything, it's really, really a good tool. All right, so we are going to color these, and like I said, I am going to speed through. I don't even know which colors that I am going to use. I know I'm using Real Red, and I'm using Old Olive, light and dark. I'm using Pool Party, light and dark. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the light Bermuda Bay. And I may be using some Evening Evergreen. I'm not sure yet. So we are going to go ahead and start coloring. I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see it closer. Okay, so they are all colored now, and we are ready to run them through the cut and emboss. And I didn't end up using Evening Evergreen on that, just FYI. So let's grab the cut and emboss, and we are going to get everything ready to go. We're going to cut these all out at the same time. I put some purple tape on all of these to just make sure they all stay in place as I'm running them through. And there's our candy cane and our little greenery here. And I think I was supposed to do 2 of these, but I already have 2 of these, so this time we'll just put 2 of those in there because I cut one earlier. So we'll use that. Here's our little presents. I love the presents too, they're so cute. I'm going to keep this all together so I don't lose anything. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put all our things in our stocking here. So I'm just going to use some Stampin' Seal. We're going to put in our candy cane. I'm going to do this one. I like the pine better, so I'm probably going to like the pine better. I'm just using Stampin' Seal here to keep them. You can use glue because I want them at different heights so you can see them. So I'm trying to get them all in the position that I want them in. I'm going to grab some wet glue. I know you have to hold it, but we're not going to put this on right away, so we'll give it a little bit of time. And then this one's going to go here. Let's do that one here. Scoot that over a little bit. Alright, I think this is good, just like that. I wanted my candy cane to show. Alright, we're not going to fool with that no more. Let's move these all out of the way and get to the box. So you are going to need your pair of Pyjas piece. I'm using the Simply Scored. And we are scoring in the 8 1/4 inch side at 3/8. 3/8, 7/8, 7 3/8, and 7 7/8. I know there's a lot of 8s there, but that's how this worked out. And then on the 6 1/2 inch side, you're going to do it at 2 1/2, 3, oh shoot, 3, 5 1/2, and 6. I have to fix my boo-boo. It won't show. Hopefully this is going to be the bottom. I think it's the bottom. So there you go. It really helps when you use your bone folder after you do that to just push it back the other way. And then that's it. Alright, let's get ready to cut this. So we are going to cut this 2 little ones on the side here. I'm going to cut down here, and you're going to cut this whole end right here off. I'm going to cut this off at the top. These are going to be our little glue tabs right here. Not glue tabs, but our little tabs that go inside. You know how I like to do those. And it really helps. Then we're going to do the top here because this folds into the box. So it is going to look like that. I'm going to do the same on this side. Cut that little end off there. Cut across here. Cut down here. And then take this whole end here off. That little top part. So you're doing the same thing on both sides. So there you go. That's what it's going to look like. Alright. Let's move on. Oh, we need to bring the cut and emboss to do the window, but that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and sharpen these all because I want these sharpened before I run it through, because you need to have this little end here folded down to send it through the cut and emboss because it is more than 6 inches across. Now, because this is going to fold like this, I want this to be my top because I want that to be on the bottom. So I'm going to mat this part here, and this is where I need to decide what I'm going to do with my designer series paper. So I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal. And you're going to mat that. The matting pieces, I don't know if I told you, they're 6 3/8 by 2 3/8. And that's for all three that we're putting on here. I'm going to take my die. You want to center this, and I just eyeball it and try to get it the best that I can in the center, and that it's straight. So we're going to bring the cut and emboss in again. I just lost one of my plates. We're going to have to fold this little 1/2 inch side there, because that's what I was talking about to fit it in our cut and emboss. And we are going to run this through. Make sure that's all tucked in, because you don't want to mess up your sides. And I'm going to come back, because we are going through designer series paper and cardstock, to make sure it cuts really well. Alright, now let's move this. And we'll remove this. And I'm saving all my little pieces here, because you can do something with that. I'm going to grab my window sheet here. I'm using wet glue for the window sheet. I like because it dries clear. And yes, I have the rubber band on there, but you know me, it takes me a minute to have to put it underneath the little rubber band, and I don't want to take the time. I'm so bad about stuff like that. So we are going to, and I should have put it closer here. And I like to just kind of smush it down in there. Try not to put too much, because you don't want it to run onto the front, like I did in that little corner right there. And there's our little window. Now we are going to put this together. I am using tear and tape, and I recommend a good double-sided tape for these, because you are putting a full candy bar in here, and we're putting it right there on that 1/2 inch. I'm going to pull off our backing, and we are going to put this together. And I just will pull this forward, line them up, and then just press it down. And then these just fold inside. And you can just leave it at this if you want. And that will be your box. But I had to put a lid on it. But this could be your whole box decorated on the outside, and then you're done. But I had to do a top, so I need to bring my Simply Scored back, because this piece we are going to score on the 3-inch side at 1/2. And this is the 3 by 6.5 piece. And what I like to do is sharpen it in both directions so it folds very freely. Again, I'm going to use some not Stampin' Seal, but I'm going to use some tear and tape. And then we're going to remove the backing of that. Bring our box back in. And I usually just hold it like this. And then put that down, and then just seal it real good. This tear and tape works perfect for this. And that's your top. I don't have another candy bar to put in there, but you can also decorate the inside if you want to make another piece. That matting piece is 2 3/8 by 6 3/8. You can put another piece and decorate the inside as well. Just slide it in, glue it, and slide it in. All right, I'm gonna do the gingham on the outside here. I was thinking I was gonna put that on the top, but I forgot I had the gingham. So we are going to put this on the top matte piece for the outside, because I love gingham. And then for the inside, I don't know, should we do it this way? I think we're going to do the red. So we're going to do this. On the inside here. All these colors are in the Designer Series paper, by the way. And then on this one, I'm using a 1-inch circle punch. And we are going to center that. I just eyeball it. And then one tip, do not put adhesive on the bottom here, because it will, your card will peek out through the top. So you want it to be to the bottom. So you're only going to put it on the sides and right there. And then on the sides here and right there. So it's going to be open, but it won't fall through because of the way the box is. This is going to go on here. And that's for your gift card. Like I said, you don't even have to make it a gift card holder. You can just leave it as just decorate the top. All right, so now let's put on all our little goodies. If you do this really good, you don't have to put anything on here. If you, like I did on that other one, I really went back and forth a couple times and it's staying closed really nice. So you don't even have to put anything on here. So if you sharpen these really good, you'll be okay. And I'm going to use my sheer red ribbon this time, and this one's going to hold this one closed. So we're going to put the ribbon on first. And I'm going to tie a bow here. I did 2 bows really nice when I was making this box, but you know, on camera I always have to mess it up. We'll see how it works out this time. Well, I did it. How about that? So I'm going to cut these shorter. We're going to stamp our sentiment, which I'm using the Christmas greetings again. Let me grab my mat here. And let me see, should I do this? I'm going to do it in Memento Black. And I'm going to do it right in the center. This mat helps so much to get a really nice crisp stamp. And we are going to grab some dimensionals. Oh, I need to do my little, I think I'm going to do my little snowflakes in red, or my little stars in red this time. I'm just going to put some, got that one off of it. So there we go. Let's see, do I want more? I think I'll do 5. All right, I think that's enough. So we're going to use some dimensionals on here. I'm going to put 2 on each end. And we're going to put it on the box here. Just like that. And now we're ready to add our other pieces as well. We're going to pop this one up too. I need to grab my other dimensionals. So we're going to put a couple on that one. I think I'm going to really like this one. Oh my gosh, I love the gingham. I can't help it, y'all. I am just a gingham girl. We are going to put 2 on this one. Put that one there, and then 1 on this other one. Just like that. Let me scoot that over. I don't want to lock it from there. So there you have it. It is all done. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, these are so fun, y'all. They're so fun, and I really wanted something for a full-size candy bar. And here's the other one. I love the gingham. Which one of all of these are your favorite, y'all? I love the penguins too. They're all just really cute. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, this is my hostess code for November. Gosh, November is almost over. Also, if you'd like to join my Stampin' Up team, it's $75 till the end of this month, and then it's going back to $99. But you get the same amount. You get $125 in free product plus a bunch of business stuff if you want to do it as a small business. And that is it. So please let me know if you have any questions, or you can go to my blog at StampingWithAmore.com and join there. You can also shop from my blog. All right, everyone, have a blessed one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.